Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a super cute firecracker bundle out of some spindles. So I grabbed these old spindles that I had. I grabbed 3 of them. I got them off of a table that I found on the side of the road. I'm going to paint one of the spindles red. Another spindle I'm going to paint with an antique white. And I'm not completely covering them. I'm just kind of haphazardly painting them. I want them covered, but I don't care if some of the wood shows through. The final one I'm going to paint with a midnight blue. It's just a really dark blue. Again, just quickly covering it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time painting. Once they are all dry, I'm going to take a sanding block that I got at Dollar Tree, and I am going to sand off some of the excess paint. That's why I wasn't too worried about covering them completely, because I'm going to sand a lot of it off. I want some of that wood to show back through. I'm going to quickly go over them with just a quick sand with the sanding block. Get all those raised pieces. Once I had them all sanded, I'm just going to take and wipe them down quickly with a baby wipe to get rid of all the residue. Then I'm going to take some brown antique wax in one of my applicators, and I'm going to rub that all over each one of the spindles and get some of that wood that we had show back through after we sanded and give these a really rustic, sort of primitive look. And as you can see, I'm just quickly going over them, not worried too much about, getting each spot. I just want them to be really rustic looking. And there they are, all stained. Now that they're all stained and dry, I'm going to take them and put them into a bundle. And I'm going to take some twine and wrap it around, and I'm going to tie it real tight. I'm going to pull them all together and make sure that it's wrapped really well around it. This is going to hold the bundle together. And you're not going to see this, so this is just for security to make sure that they all stay together. And I'm going to tie them in a real tight knot, and then I'm going to cut off the excess of the twine. Next, I'm going to take some fabric strips that I had coffee dyed, and one has like a red and white pattern, another one has like a blue and white pattern, and then one piece of muslin. I'm going to tie that in one knot on the top. Then I'm going to add some dried sweet Annie. And I bought this a long time ago. You could look at some local shops. They may have some, but everywhere I looked online, they were all sold out. So now I'm going to tie that in a tighter knot and cut off the excess on my fabric strips just to make sure that they're all even. Kind of play with them and spread them all out. And I think it's super cute just as is, but I decided that I wanted to add a little tag to it. So I grabbed a coffee stain tag that I had and my stamps, and I'm going to stamp out USA onto the tag. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess on the tag and then add a little bit more of the brown wax to it because I felt like it wasn't dark enough. So I'm just going to add a little bit extra around the edges. And then I'm going to take a rusty safety pin and a little rusty bell that I've had forever, and I've always rusted my own safety pins. And I'm going to slide that through some of the fabric and then close it up and have my little hang tag. This project turned out so absolutely adorable. I love how it turned out. I think it's the cutest thing, and I love the primitive and rustic vibe that it has. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.